In that relationship, you stopped celebrating. Your life became smaller and dimmer. Today we will talk about why that happened and how we will start to bring back celebration into your life, because that's an important part of healing. In a toxic relationship, your focus is getting put more and more into your toxic partner. Your goals and your dreams are dimming and becoming consumed by the dream and the desire to make this relationship work and to make them look at you again with that attention and love in their eyes, like they did in the beginning. You don't notice this shift, but it is ongoing all through the relationship. At the same time, your energy is getting lower. You might become isolated from healthy family and friends. The toxic partner does not encourage you to celebrate yourself. In fact, when you show any tendencies towards focusing on yourself or setting up goals for yourself, starting a hobby or doing things that you enjoy, it is probable that you were met with accusations, drama, conflict. They might have told you that you were focusing too much on yourself and you were neglecting them and the kids. Or that your priorities were off. And perhaps they did not even tell you straight out. Perhaps they just sabotaged whenever there was a holiday or an event coming up. If your partner was highly narcissistic, chances are that they did not like when focus were on someone else. If they could not draw the attention back to them in any other way, they might have even faked to be in pain or to be sad about something. Many of us emerge from that relationship completely drained, fighting for our survival, trying to keep the basic things functioning, trying to keep ourselves and our kids alive. So celebrating ourselves were far from our thoughts. And even when life starts to return to normal, we still carry that blame and shame and that view of ourselves as being inadequate. It takes time to work through that and to start to be kind and loving to ourselves. And that way of thinking may still show up. So starting to celebrate, starting to notice when things are going right, starting to not only make mental note of the things that you have not yet gotten to, but also make mental notes of the things that you have accomplished. That is a big shift in thinking, and it helps us to remind ourselves of how much we are actually doing. But more than that, more than noticing the things that we have done, we also deserve to celebrate for no reason. We also deserve to celebrate our birthdays. We deserve to celebrate the joyful things. We deserve to celebrate for no reason at all. Coming up on the 27th of February, so next week, It is actually the 1 year mark for this channel, for Light Over the Bridge. And I have decided to celebrate that, and I have decided that we should celebrate it together. Because one of the main things that this channel has given me, I started the channel, as some of you may know, if you watched the first videos and listened to my story. I started it at perhaps the lowest point in my life, having just moved for the fourth time in a year away from my ex-husband who was stalking us, struggling with CPTSD and burnout and a lot of emotional pain. So I started the channel just a week after that move. And you don't see that in the background, but I'm surrounded by boxes. And I did, so the first videos and the first goal of the channel was just to share my story because I thought that my story might be helpful for someone else. But what I discovered as I started the channel was something amazing, and that was this community. I started to get in touch with commenters and amazing people, amazing women who had gone through similar experiences or... Ja? Kan du bara vänta några minuter så kan du få både Nintendo-laddaren och telefonen? Jag trodde du ville ha den.
Ska du sova?
Nej, jag ska först äta. Okej, jag hämtar Nintendo-laddaren. Varsågod.
Jag lyssnar på Snabb fakta.
Okej, bra. Jag vill att du kastar det där skräpet sen så du vet. Det där skräpet, alla jordgubbar, sen får du kasta, okej? So I started to get in contact with amazing people, amazing women, other survivors, and this community started to come together. And that is what I want to celebrate when this 1 year mark is coming up. The community. And we're going to do something special for next week. It is going to be a live stream week. So no long videos, but I will do 3 live streams. And so the usual time on Thursday still stands, but other than that, there will be 2 live streams. And if everything goes as planned, the last one I will do something special. So it will be a bit of a surprise. And hopefully more of you will be able to join when those live streams are not in the usual timing. I know that there are survivors coming together here from all over the world and in different circumstances. And so hopefully you will be able to catch a live stream. So that's the plan. If you have some special suggestions for topics or questions that you would like me to address during those live streams, you're welcome, of course, to join, but you can also reach me in the comments. So let's reclaim celebration together. I hope to see you next week. And thank you for listening to this video. I'm Emma, holding up Light Over the Bridge. See you in the next one.